first teacher?
Brandon.
Brandon, right? Yeah.
Brandon, yeah.
Brennan?
Brandon.
Brandon, okay.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed really like.
Yeah,
nice, yeah. Do you still talk to him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I mean,
Is he one of the people you're doing this with?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I decided to bring him back.
Good.
Um,
Does he know you have a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh yeah. When I got the deal with Journey,
Uh-huh.
he's like, you didn't hook me up. You really put what I do. I was collecting dust in a corner.
Oh, yeah.
And
No guitar should collect dust in a corner.
no, and like, for a while I was like, okay, positioning wise, how are we gonna do this? And I was using a stool before we built the stand.
Oh, you built it?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, my dad being the genius he is.
Is that like PCP or whatever?
It's
That
fine.
yeah, that's very cool.
This could be for blippers.
I know, right? Whoops. Oh my gosh. I mix up my words all the time, so
yeah.
don't worry about it. Oh
No,
my gosh.
no, I do too.
Okay. Very
like,
cool.
Like, I remember we did a long live a
Mhm.
few years ago.
Mhm.
And since that is super repetitive,
Yeah, that's
thank
a
you,
good one.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's a good easy one.
Like, the thing with her catalog is it's super repetitive.
Especially her early songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Like, even this is
Yeah.
pretty
What is this
repetitive.
off, like red?
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of
Yeah.
her later ones. But yeah, I think that's the genius of Taylor Swift is that she can use the same 4 chords in the same order and have
Yeah.
like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that
Are
we
you-
chose this one.
Are you ready for the 10-minute version?
Yes. I will listen to it for like 30 minutes in a row.
Yeah,
just
me too.
over and over again. If I feel like crying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Depending on how we are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of what, and like so many people told me to play piano because it was quote unquote easier.
Yeah. Mhm.
Not really happened. Not you.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I'm really glad that you went with Ford. Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
so
yeah.
glad you found Brandon. He seemed like I only know him through like your videos.
Yeah.
But he seems like such a
Yeah.
like genuine,
Like,
nice
okay.
person.
Whenever we had an issue, because there were a lot of those
Mhm.
starting out, he would spend 3 or 4 lessons just racking his brain trying to figure it
Wow.
out.
That's awesome.
And he had never taught anyone impaired,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I was his first and his last.
Wow.
So he had to learn guitar a completely different way
I bet. Yeah.
to make this happen.
No. Yeah.
And now he's like, I use it all the time.
Yeah. Honestly, like I never thought about playing an open C tuning until we were like doing this collaboration.
Yeah.
Like you're the first person who's ever had me like play an open C tuning. So.
And it's not too bad.
No, yeah, it's actually kind of fun. It's a lot of bars though, but that's okay. It's good for
But
bar.
like
practice.
also like if you just wanted to do it on 6,
Mhm.
you could.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much all I do.
That's true. I was trying though, but it was like hard for strumming, so I think I was
Yeah.
like, I'd rather do the bars,
First position, I mean, I can get down there,
but it's like a reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and especially if I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
on that chord bow.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, no.
You'd be
Yeah.
like stretching the whole
Yeah.
time for the whole 4-minute
Yeah.
performance. Yeah, I get
Like,
it.
Like, I'm a music major,
Mhm.
so I'm in ensemble right now, and
What school?
it's our community college back home.
Oh, very cool.
So, I mean, I've been trying to make the program
Mhm.
more accessible too,
Mhm.
because I've gotten some comments from professors that aren't as courteous as they could be.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I feel like music in general is a very like non-accessible. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, it's not user friendly.
Yeah.
Like, even just for
Right.
a typical bodied person.
Like, I got
Yeah.
told that,
Yeah. Right.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I get the how,
Mhm.
because when I tell people, they're like, how?
Yeah.
But then once they see it, they're like, oh.
Yeah. You show
Oh.
them how, right? It's like
Yeah.
this is how. Yeah.
I'm like, really? Here you go.
Good.
Yeah, but I mean, with the course,
Yeah.
I wanted to give people something that I didn't have
Yeah.
when I was
I
learning
think that's
guitar.
so good. Like I said, I think I said it on one of your Instagram posts, but it's like you're filling like this gap that like no one's ever thought to fill before,
Yeah.
which is so special.
Yeah,
And I think that you're gonna do a great job.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's something I've wanted to do for long.
Good. Yeah.
Thankfully, I have a music therapist now who's
Yeah.
willing to
Yeah.
do all these wacky
Yeah.
things with me.
And you've been working so hard. I saw all the like color coding and all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The tablature. It just
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like so accessible. I think that's really great.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
I'm gonna
like,
get out of the sun.
when we thought about tabs,
Yeah.
we're like, okay. okay, I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens if someone has color dependency? Like, what are we gonna do?
Adam is colorblind.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
what
so
are we gonna do?
It's so great that you thought of that.
The entire course in a day.
Wow, one day?
9
How
hours.
many episodes?
16.
16 in one day? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I can barely do one in one day.
No, not a day.
Oh my gosh.
But to be fair, yours are like 17.
Mine are just like really heavily edited.
Yeah,
I think that's the most of it.
heavily.
Yeah, heavily edited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which this one will probably be too low.
Yeah.
This one will probably be too.
That's good.
Because we'll probably do the color coded portraits as well.
Yeah.
Because when you told me you like color,
Well,
yes.
yeah, so I have color like chord charts
Everywhere.
too, but I never thought about it for accessibility purposes. It's literally just because I really like colors. So I was like, I'm gonna make everything purple. But like, yeah, no, that's such a good idea. I think it'll be like really good for, because if you look at everyone else's like videos, like so many of the YouTuber guitarists,
I mean,
they're all the
Michelle
same.
does a lot of that too.
Yeah, right, yeah. But I'm saying like a lot of like the people who have been doing it for years, like Marty and Justin stuff, they have such good quality content, but it's so focused on like the typical person. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
And that's where I wanted to come in and kind of change, kind of change things and
change it from the inside.
You and Michelle particularly have been so receptive
to
the change.
I'm good.
And I mean, I've been watching both of you for years.
Thanks.
And I mean, you're kind of, I mean, to be honest, you're kind of the one that made me keep pushing for it. As much as because there were times that I was like, okay, maybe they are right.
Yeah.
And maybe I should just teach.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm so glad you didn't give up, because obviously it makes you very happy, and
Yeah.
like you're majoring in music now.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that your path took you to where you are now.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long road.
Yeah, the long, hard road, but you're here now, right?
Yeah.
You're making a name for yourself. You're making waves in the guitar community,
Yeah.
for sure. So.
And I mean, when Brayden and I finally got to meet, because
were you guys just like Zoom people?
Skype.
Oh, Skype people.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't meet him in person until he played with you?
So what we did, we were on Skype for maybe, what, Mom? 4 or 5 years?
More or less.
Before the party.
Wow.
And then I was about to graduate high school. So I said, you know what? Let's just book him for my grad party and not tell him. So a few lessons before the party, I was like, hey, I didn't have to stop for a while, but it's for good reason. You're actually coming down in like a month or two. He's like, what?
Oh my gosh. Wait, where was he from? Was
Orlando.
he from Texas too?
Orlando.
So he flew from Florida? Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And he got to see the setup
Very cool.
for himself.
Very cool.
And I mean, obviously we had to play one of his.
Yeah.
Because, duh. I know his entire catalog, like, back to front at this point.
Yeah.
Because we have about 5 different versions of everything he's ever done.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we finally got to play together, and I mean, that was just fun to, like, not deal with lag.
Yeah.
Because, hello,
Yeah.
lag is not fun.
Lag I have a lot, because I do Zoom lessons sometimes with like a few people, and it's like so hard to do anything with metronomes or anything, because it's like click, 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 and you're like, I don't know, so I totally get it.
Yeah, and like for us, like, he would be tuning,
Yeah.
which took him like 30 seconds towards the end.
Yeah.
Because he got so used to it.
Yeah.
But towards the end, he would barely be putting on a scuba for something, and his Wi-Fi would cut out.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, Jesus! Alright. And I used to use traditional tabs, but color coding is gonna change my life.
Yeah, and it's like so much more fun to look at. Like honestly,
That-
like I would prefer them.
Okay. It motivates you to play.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Anything with color, I feel like is more like poppy. Just like makes you like
Yeah.
happier, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, give it, we're gonna play a very sad song right now.
That's true. But that, yeah, that's true. Well,
But,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, let's be honest here, it's probably the saddest song she's ever done.
Oh, I know.
That and lots of
10-minute version's gonna have
Yeah.
so many tears across
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
and I heard it's explicit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So she adds more like lyrics?
So like, instead of messed it all up, it's effed it all up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Taylor.
I mean, she's gonna be 32.
That's true, yeah, no. I mean, people have been cursing like, way before they're 32 most of the time.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean,
Very
that's
cool.
kind of how things started for me.
That's awesome.
And you were a big part of that.
Thank you. Thanks
So when I reached out to you, I was like, oh, let's see if she'll do this.
Yeah, I remember the first time was when I did like my Google Meetup or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, that was the
Remember
first time I
that
got to
I
talk to
cut
you.
it out?
Yeah?
Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
and
didn't even get to talk to you.
I know, there was someone else, like you and someone else like kept cutting out and I was like, hello? Are you still there? So, like, yeah, but I'm really glad we got to meet in person now.
Finally.
Yeah.
We made it happen.
Yeah, and through like Instagram, even though we weren't able to like talk through Zoom, like I feel like I know you. You know what I mean? So yeah.
We still formed a friendship.
And we're Journey affiliates.
I've been
Journey
done.
affiliates.
Hi, Joey. Hey, Joey. You're probably going to see this at some point.
Yes. Okay.
Alrighty.
Ready, go. Something about it felt like home somehow, and I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost at the stake. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. Sorry. Okay. Ready? We're gonna start with the chorus. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. Used to be a little kid with glasses and twins. but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week. 'Cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it. 'Cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again when I loved you so. Back before we lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hi, my name is Ellen and I make guitar tutorials on YouTube, and it was around a year ago that I actually met Harym through an online meet and greet. She signed up to meet with me, and it was through there that I heard her story about how she wanted to learn to play guitar even though she has cerebral palsy, and was told that that wouldn't be something that she could do easily. And she kind of told me the story of how she persevered and found a teacher who was willing and able to teach her to play guitar, even though it's a little bit more modified. You know, she can still play full songs and everything. And it was at that point that I just really was inspired by her story and the amount of motivation that she could give to other people who have also been told no for something that they've wanted to do. So recently she and I actually were able to meet up in person and kind of collaborate on a song, which is the one that you will see or the one that you've seen. And we're both big Swifties, so it was a lot of fun to kind of jam to her songs and kind of just talk a little bit about things that we have in common. And it was just a really great experience overall, and I'm so excited and glad to have been able to meet Harym. She is an absolute sweetheart and she's really funny. And I just had a blast hanging out with her, and so I'm just really glad that she invited me to be on or be part of this series where, you know, able-bodied people learn to play guitar in a different way. And so for me, that meant to tune my guitar to open C, and I've never done that before because honestly I never had to. And so I was able to learn All Too Well by Taylor Swift in the open C tuning, and through that I was able to play with Harym. She did the solos and I did the rhythm, and it was just a lot of fun. And you know, this whole experience had me thinking about the lack of inclusion in the guitar community, at least what I've seen online. You know, typically if you're someone who's looking to play guitar, you are looking to play a guitar in the same way that everyone else plays guitar. You know, there's not very many resources available for if you're wanting to play it in a different way. I mean, even being a left-handed person and trying to find left-handed guitar tutorials is near impossible online. And so, you know, that alone is already difficult enough. So to be able to try to find like a modified version or a modified way of learning and having someone teach that to you and finding that online is just, I've never seen it. And I'm so proud of Harym for being the first person to kind of fill that gap in this community. And it's really necessary, it's really needed. And I just can't believe that I never thought of it before, because honestly, like, you know, I have the privilege of being an able-bodied person and being able to learn the guitar in the normal, typical way that people learn it, you know? And so, yeah, I just never realized how much of a privilege just being able-bodied is when it comes to guitar and just music in general. Most instruments, you know, require or like when you go to like lessons and stuff, because I've had violin lessons as well, like they teach you to stand in a certain way, they teach you to sit in a certain way, they teach you to hold the instrument in a certain way. And you know, for some people that's just not something that's they're capable of doing, you know. And so like you have to find ways to modify that and make it accessible to other people. And I just I've never thought about it before. For 14 years I think I've been teaching guitar tutorials online, and you know, I had the privilege of never having to think about that before, and just kind of teaching it the way I learned it, the way that I play it. And so thank you, Harym, for kind of opening my eyes to that. Without you, I don't think I ever would have thought of it. I never would have realized, you know, how much of a gap there is in the community and how much that is missing in the guitar tutorial kind of realm. And so I'm really excited that you're the person who's going to be filling that. And I've seen, you know, some of your stuff with your color coding and all of that stuff. Not only is that super on trend for me because I love, you know, color coding things and stuff, and it looks very organized, but I also just think it'll be a lot of fun. And again, it'll add to that accessibility for other people who are maybe, you know, colorblind or visually impaired, or like, you know, things like that. Like, so it's not just filling this need for other people, you know, who are like you, but it's like filling the need for just other people who are not, you know, who are a little bit more atypical in whatever way they may be, you know. So I think it's great that this is what you're doing, and I fully support you, and I think that it's going to be awesome to see the final result. And thank you so much for including other people in this community as part of this series. I think it's really going to open a lot of people's eyes and have them think about things they've never had to think about before, you know. And I think that's good. I think that's good for all of us to have to think outside of our own little bubble of how we normally, you know, live and think. So thank you for doing that, and you know, best of luck to you. I think it's going to be awesome. And yeah, thanks for having me on your channel. Bye.